Hey guys, it's Epic Game Feed, and I'm your host Madrid. Today I made a new deck for us. Actually, it's not a new deck per se. It's more of a deck where I had the constructs, and I decided, you know what, it's a little bit too slow late game. It's slow the whole way around. Like, I did not like the way it ended up with creatures. They were able to kill me so easily. So what I did was I switched it up. I added some bigger creatures. I went and traded for them. And then I also went to a double deck. So basically I changed it into an order energy deck. And so far, it's working out really nice. I put in a lot more burn, as you can see. I have an Inferno Blast, a Spark, and a burn on my on my main hand. Clock Library and Hellspitter. That will be nice to put in the middle lane. If you guys see something in this video like you think that can improve my game by either adding in a creature, doing something differently, adding in a scroll, taking out a scroll from my deck and changing it with a different one, let me know, because I'm always up for getting a little bit better at a game that I like. So my next play is probably going to be the Clock Library. I'll put it here, right behind him, and there we go. He has not been... Oh, he went for extra cards instead. It's kind of a bad move on his part. When you're playing against an energy deck, you always want to be able to get your cards out as fast as you can, and what he just did was not the smartest idea. I'm just going to take that out because he's going to have an extra green with it, an extra growth. So now I am at 5. He's probably going to surrender. I'm at 5 energy and he's at 2. He has 10 cards, but you know what? You can have as many cards as you want. If you don't have the energy to, or if you don't have the growth to spend it, then it does not matter. It'll matter in a couple turns when he gets enough resources to start playing with them, but by then I should have a lot more cards as well, and my Aether Pumps and stuff will start kicking up. I'll have 3 more scrolls from my Clock Library. So far I played about 4 games with this deck, and I have not lost one. Needless to say, my first game I had out 2 Hellspitters, and he'd put a unit in play, and then he would the Hellspitter would kill him right away. And it was just, I thought it was hilarious the way it's random, and he'd put a creature out, and the Hellspitter would kill him the next turn, and it'd be the only unit on the ground, and it did that like 3 times in a row. Pretty funny. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to play my Cannon Automation. I'll probably play it right here. I really love this skill. I think it's such a good skill, or good spell to have. Basically, it makes the target have an extra 1 cooldown, but it does damage to his cooldown to everyone around him. So it's basically an Inferno Blast mixed with that adds an extra time onto a unit and misses 1 square. So that's what I was talking about right there. I am way ahead in cards now because he decided he wanted to do something. Not exactly sure. I definitely want to get my damage out onto his idols. I'm going to keep building up my resources as well. I'll probably play a Clock Library next turn. I just have 3 Inferno Blasts, so I'm waiting for him to bunch up his guys. And I also have a Blind Rage, so I don't see him being able to come back from this unless he has a couple Quakes in there in his deck or something along those lines. So he played 2 mangy wolves. Not that great. I don't think they're that great, but you be the judge. I'm going to get rid of one of the Inferno Blasts. I want to play my Clock Library. I don't mind that he's attacking this. He can attack it all he wants right now. He's not taking out my units, so it's going to be a problem for him. Especially with the pumping out that damage. Okay, so he has... Oh, that's nice. I'm going to wait for him to get one more unit out, and then I will kill his units. I'm going to play this. Play a Spark on him. That way I don't have to use that resource next round, because that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a Thunder Surge on all these guys, and then that, but it saves me the resource now to do it last turn. I think one card that I'd really like to get, I haven't been looking for it yet, I don't have enough gold, is the Violent Dispersal. It costs, I think it's 6, and it kills any unit that you want. Pretty cool. So he's like, I'm killing this man. That's what he wanted to do. The question is, do I wait for him to get one more unit out and then do this? I have 2, so just gonna zap them all, and that will take care of them next round. Let's get rid of this. I don't really need it right now. Watch. I say that now, and then next turn it's gonna... And by the way, it's gonna bite me in the ass. But by the way, I'm not scrolling for cards because I have 2 Clock Libraries out. There's no need for me to do that. The more resources I have, the better off I'll be with being able to play and play and play. So when I get an Iron Giant or an Iron Ogre out in my deck, or another Cannon Automation, which are basically my only creatures. I think I might have one more, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. But they're awesome. I think the Cannon Automation is hard as hell to kill, and so are the Ogres. And then I also have the Order spells that will bring them back into play. And, you know, I can recall with one or whatever. So I'm just waiting for his turn. He's probably like, oh, I lose. I'm going to concede now. Which has happened in all 4 of my games. I haven't been able to end it with tower kills because they noticed after all this is up, it's hard to come back from that. When my Aether Pump is up, when I have everything going. Like, they can't get by this right now. He knew that guy was going to die next round, so he used a fertile soil on him to draw 3 more cards. Which is a smart move. So I have this. It's a flip. I'm going to start doing my resources for energy now. I only need 2. But like I said, once you start getting the Clock Libraries going, you want to have that extra resources so you can play the cards that you draw. So we're 1 for 1 idle. I have 3 cards. He has 10. I have 10 resources. He has 7. But I also have 5 units on the field when he has 0. So I'm waiting for him to do like a Quake or something. Something that, I don't know. Quake won't really mess me up. He'll take 1 or 2 damage. 3, 3, 3, 3. They all are fine. My question is, does he have 2 Quakes in his hand and waiting to play those? Alright, he played a Jarl. And basically what he's going to do is he's going to try and summon around him, which is going to be funny, because once he's hit, I'm going to be able to increase his time. not this time, but I will be able to increase his time. What I'm going to do is put... Hard to decide what to do. Yeah, I'll put a plate armor on him. I will... let's kill the wolf. I like it. I wanted to save this for him, for when he hits him and he goes down in life, but I might get another one. I have 3. I don't want to get rid of the ogre. I want to play him next turn. Ooh, not this time, Hellspitter. Not this time. Too bad. I bet you if the Hellspitter hit his Jarl, he would have been like, I quit. So he has 8 cards in his hand. I have no clue what these 8 cards are that he couldn't play last turn. He played 1 wolf. 8 resources, 8 cards. Something's fishy. What could it be? You tell me. Alright. Brought out a great wolf. Okay. I can do another Aether Pump. Can kill that guy. Put a Potion of Resistance on him. Put out a Aether Pump. And let's sack this for some cards. Oh, there we go. So, what that did was it was a Divine Mark. When enchanted creature is destroyed, I'll just end turn here. After I put that up. When enchanted creature is destroyed, it is returned to owner's hand. If it was killed by a damage from another unit, that unit is returned to the owner's hand. So it's basically like a recall for them as well for me. And it looks like I'm lagging a little bit here. Not sure where enchanted creatures move. Looks like he did that to him, which is fine. So, this is what I was talking about with the Blind Rage. It's fun. I'm just going to cast it because you guys haven't seen me play it before. And it hits everything around him and gives him an extra 1. I think that's so cool. So cool. Ten resources for energy, 3 for order. Gosh, I don't know what else I can do to make... I knew that was coming. I knew it. Oh man, he did not. I knew he was saving him up for something. Knew it. What a butthole. Guess what? I'm gonna burn your Jarl. Then I'm gonna play another one of these, and you're gonna concede. You can concede now. And I still have 2 Iron Ogres, 2 Frost Winds. These increase their cooldown, and look at the... It's amazing. Bloody amazing. Alright, when he sees the Ogres come out, he'll be like, well, can't do anything about that. Let's save the flip, because I'll flip him out of the way and then kill that. Let's get rid of this. There we go, some Potion of Resistance. I always like that. Here's another thing that I like. Blast Strike. It's cool if he has someone here and he has stuff around it. I hit him. Does 1 damage to everyone. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Now, if I could move this guy, I'd move him over here, and then I would flip him to there, and he wouldn't be able to do anything. Maybe I will be able to... Oh, he wants to get over here, huh? I think he might want to try and take that out. guess what? It's not gonna happen, bud. Not gonna happen. Okay, so I can flip now if I want. And I can also... Actually, I can kill his... Put this guy out. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip him over here. Actually, I didn't need to flip. I could have just went over there. And I'll do a potion of resistance on him so that if he decides to buff that guy up, not going to happen. Let's put this on him. That way, when he hits him, it'll hit everything around him too. Fun stuff, huh guys? Yes, it is. I will answer that for you. Boom. Now he gets to attack for 2. Whoop-de-doo. So I think I'll put a blast strike on the ochre as soon as he summons something over here as well. Oh man. What? Ah! We brought him down to 2 life. It's kind of a cool spell to use. Except for he only does 1 damage, so... There's that. I'm gonna put a plate armor on him. Draw 2 more. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And... who to use it on? Oh, let's do him. Don't like him at all. And there's the GG. Let's see if he sticks around. Nope. See? Every time. Happens every time, I tell ya. Alright. Good gaming. If you have any suggestions, if you like the channel, you know, like and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Spread it around. You can post this, whatever you want. Alright, guys. See ya. See you next time.